Coach Lemmon here. I've got Megan with me. We're going to give her a 3-hole playing lesson and see if we can help her work on her mental game and shoot some lower scores for the upcoming season. Let's get started. All right, Megan, we got this par 4 here. You're hitting your tee shot. Where are you aiming? What's your aiming point on this?
I'm aiming just between those 2 trees.
Okay.
Just hit it straight. Oh, no.
No, that'll work.
Works.
That's a good shot. All right, Megan, good drive on the first hole.
Thank you.
What do you think you would give yourself 1 out of 10 for your mental score on that first shot?
I think I was pretty confident on that shot, so I'd say I give it like a 8.
Okay, 8 or 9. I think it looked good. You didn't take too much time or anything. I don't think you thought too much in that. So I think that was good. So Megan, you're going to be a junior this year.
Yep.
And we've got the season starting next week for high school, and you're on my team. And what's your favorite thing to do? I know you love to eat ice cream, but what else is something fun that you do besides play golf all the time?
Play golf with my dad, if that counts.
Yeah, no, sure, of course. Yes.
I like to just sometimes chill, hang out with friends.
Okay. Like go swimming and
usual
teenage stuff.
Yeah.
So how much do you like homework? Homework's okay. You get it done.
You get it done, yeah.
You'd rather be playing golf.
I'd rather be playing, yeah.
All right. 152 in, you're going to hit a 5-iron out of the rough. And again, what's your target on this one? It should be pretty simple because we've got the pins right in the middle of the green.
Yeah, just towards the end of the green.
Okay. All right, commit to the target, get into your routine, and hit your shot. You had a little bit of trouble hitting a 5-iron out of the rough. It was definitely not a good lie. What would you give yourself, not on the shot, but what would you give yourself mental score 1 out of 10 on that particular shot? Were you totally focused on the target?
Probably like a 4 because I wasn't exactly confident on the shot. Hitting my 5's not my best club. So. Okay.
So you already kind of, even before you hit the shot, you're like, okay, 5 isn't your favorite club.
Yeah.
And then you weren't really focused on that shot. Okay, I appreciate the honesty. That makes sense. Megan, you've got 54 yards in. What club are you hitting?
I'm hitting a gap wedge.
Okay. And since we've got an open green and nothing really in front of it, you're just going to hit just a normal shot, right?
Yeah.
All right, sounds great. Good shot. Oh, kick left too. That's good. So on that particular shot, what do you think you did? 1 out of 10. On the mentally, not where the shot went, but how did you focus on that shot? What do you think?
I was more confident.
Okay.
I think I was able to
hit a good shot.
Hit a good shot, yeah.
Okay. And what 1 out of 10? What do you think on that one?
Like a 8.
8. All right. I love it. Got about 20 feet left, and when you're lining up the putt, what do? I know you've got the line on the putt. Use your coin, then you got a mark on that. But then when you're lining yourself up, when you come up to the ball, what do? You can show me if you like.
I just make sure I keep my feet so that they're in line. They're not like this or crooked. And then I just commit the shot, and then I hit it.
You hit it in the hole like that, huh? Just like that. Well, that was perfect. Easy 20-footer. Nicely done. Well, a super great putt on that one. 20-footer, not easy. Plus, she was talking through her whole routine and then made it. So that's actually pretty difficult, too. I wasn't sure if she was actually going to putt it or not, but she went ahead and do it. So what's great about her routine is it doesn't take a lot of time. Once she commits to the shot, she's lined it up. Maybe it takes her a little time to line it up. Once she's lined up, gets into her routine, takes her practice stroke, steps up, and she just hits it. And I think that's very important for everybody at home because the longer that we sit there, especially over putts, the longer we sit there over putts, the more that just can get in our mind. We've all got this little monkey in our mind and we just start thinking about, oh, I got to hit it too far. What about my left? This. But Megan does a great job and she's a great putter, but she just lines herself up, practice swing, steps up and nails it. So I'm going to give you a 10 out of 10 on that putt.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Yeah.
That was pretty good. Plus we were filming, so that was awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
One of the things I've got Megan tracking, I've been tracking myself as well. I've got a couple things on the scorecard, and one is I'm not a real big fan of tracking fairways hit because sometimes fairways hit is not very accurate on how well you hit a shot. Like Megan was literally 1 yard off the fairway, but she hit a great drive. So to me, that was a good shot. So what I'd rather you track is an open tee shot. So she hit an open tee shot there. And again, you could also like pop one up and hit it in the fairway and you're like way far back and it's not a very good drive. And then why would you mark down a fairway's hit? So to me, having an open tee shot, even if it's not in the fairway, is a better way to do that. And then the next thing, what we're working on today, is what your mental score was for each shot. And again, it has nothing to do with where the ball went. Like you can hit a bad shot and still score a 9 or 10 or an 8 out of mental. You might have been committed, you might have just hit a bad shot. But on the first tee shot, she was committed, she stuck with her line, she had a good tee shot as well. We give her an 8. And then she talked about, even before she hit the shot with the 5-iron, you just weren't very comfortable with it. And it was a tough lie, so I kind of understand all that. And you weren't really 100% committed when you hit your shot, so you gave yourself a 4. And then on the next shot in, you had a good line. Alignment-wise, to me, you were just aimed a little bit right, which you have a tendency to do that. We'll work on that on the next hole. But you hit a great shot up on the green. Good strike. Mentally, you gave yourself a 9. I think that's totally straight. And then, of course, the 10 on the putt, because my gosh, right? She's talking it through, drains it. She had her mind directly on what she was trying to do. Hit a great putt. So, all right, let's see how these do. We've got the next hole is another par 4. Let me see how we can score your mental game on this. That was a great shot. Great tee shot. Hit it a long way. And how was your mental score on that particular shot? Again, you hit a great shot, but how were you mentally?
I'll give it a 10. I was pretty committed to the shot. Just walked up to it and hit it.
Yeah, what's great about it, and we were talking about that with her putting routine, her putting routine is so short and so quick and concise, I think is a good word, that doesn't leave a lot of time for any other thoughts to get in. And she did a great job with that. She stands behind the ball, she steps up next to it, and then she just hits it. And it's great, it's super quick, and that's what I love, because again, we have this monkey in our mind, and you didn't give the monkey enough time to make you think anything else. So great job, good shot. Let's see if we get a nice shot in on the screen. All right, Megan, we've got kind of a difficult shot. This is the #1 handicap hole in the course. You've got about 159, 160 in. Normally you'd hit maybe, your fairway wood to land it on the green, but you decided that you'd like to hit a little more conservative play, hit the 4 hybrid. And the key is your line on this, obviously there's water over to the left. We're aiming at like the right side of the green. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Good shot, a little right. You've got a totally crappy lie.
Yeah.
You've got how far?
Like 51.
Okay, and what are you hitting?
Hitting a gap.
Gap wedge? Okay,
yeah.
Just kind of trying to chunk it up on the green. Good idea. Go. Oh, that's a good shot.
Cool.
Nice. Ooh, close, close, close. Ooh, close. After a really good drive, again, it's the toughest hole in the course, you hit what we thought was a pretty good layup shot, but ended up with a terrible lie. So you gave yourself a 10 on the tee shot, and then the second shot was like an 8. You're pretty well committed to that. You lined up a little bit to the right, but that was safety. That was totally fine. And then probably, I gave you a 9 on the next shot, even though it was a really tough lie. You didn't hit it as far up on the green as you'd like, but I think you still committed to that. And then how about the putting? What did you think about the putting? You had a little, the 3 putts not usually your thing. The first one,
I didn't commit to the last 2 putts. The first one was okay, but I could have been better on that.
And then on the last one, you gave yourself a 4. What was going through your mind? You just weren't quite concentrating on that?
I was just upset a little bit that I missed
the last
putt.
So that kind of carried over.
Yeah.
And this is something that we've been working on. We've talked about this quite a bit, and I really appreciate your honesty on that, because not everybody would give themselves a 4 and be completely honest on how they did. But we've been talking about how to shake off what happens in the shot before. The thing that I like to do is I like to take a deep breath, like snap my fingers, kind of slap my leg, and then say something like on to the next. It's tougher to do. It's easier to do when you have another shot, like when you have a long time between shots. But I feel like on the putting green, it makes it difficult because you make a putt, you know, and we got a guy behind us. We're trying to play fast and everything. And so then it's like, oh, you got to hurry up and play. And so sometimes it takes a little bit more time to actually shake off the last shot. And that's why putts are tough. So, but I appreciate your honesty, and I'm sure you do better on this next one. Okay.
Thank you.
Nice. All right, good drive. Megan, what's the yardage? What club are you hitting?
It's 131, so I'm going to hit my 6.
Okay. And we love your 6-iron, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Commit to your line. And on this line, we're aiming at the pin, right?
Yep.
The pin's pretty close to the middle of the green.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. All right.
Kick.
Oh, good shot.
Oh.
Got a good kick.
Yeah.
That might be up by the green. Okay, pretty decent shot in. It came up a little short. I think the wind was into us a little more than we thought. So, but decent shot. So you got a chip shot. And what are you thinking about on this shot, Megan?
I'm just thinking about bouncing it like halfway, and then just letting it roll out.
Roll out to the hole.
Yep.
Sounds great.
Short.
Great putt.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. 3-hole playing lesson with Megan. How did you do on the last hole? You took a bogey, but that's a tough hole. 2 putted. What did you think about what did you give yourself on the mental scorecard off the drive? Because you hit a good shot.
Yeah, I think I did pretty good. I was fully committed to all those shots, so I gave myself on all those shots.
I totally agree. I mean, even the one putt, you just missed it.
Yeah.
The chip shot was probably your worst shot of the hole, and it just came up a little short. It was kind of a weird line anyway, so that was cool. Well, thanks again, Megan, for this 3-hole playing lesson, another Lessons with Lemmon. Please like, subscribe, and comment below what you'd like to see on the channel next and what I can do to help you with your game and what lesson you'd like to see. Megan's information will be below for her channel, which is now growing, and if you're a Division II or Division I college coach, check her out. She's got some game. All right, thanks, Megan.
You're welcome.
All right, Megan, after it was...
Okay, hold on.